Look, the president of the United States, our current president of the United States, speaks in a conversational manner, right? He said, look, I hope you can let this go. Flynn's a good guy. Flynn's a good guy. This is classic.
It's Trump. Not an order?
Maybe we can determine that it was inappropriate, but at least in the moment, Director Comey didn't feel strongly enough to chastise the president of the United States or to correct him and say, Mr. President, this is an inappropriate conversation to be had. He determined after the fact, after reflection, that it was inappropriate. If he really felt like a line had been crossed, he should have immediately brought that up with the president of the United States. We know that he didn't. So what changed? Was it perhaps the fact that, his relationship with the president was on the ropes, and so he felt the need to manufacture this memo to cover his behind if he were to ever be fired? I mean, at this point, we don't know. It's impossible to corroborate either person's side of the story. But at this point, you're interpreting some sort of intent that cannot be proven.
Alex Whiting?
Well, I think that the hearing cleared up a lot. And to go to Harlan's point, actually, Senator Rubio summarized some of the points that came out. There were 3 points. One, that the president demanded loyalty from Comey, which is highly inappropriate. The second is that he asked him to drop the Flynn investigation, and that was perceived as a directive or an order, also inappropriate. And the third is that the president wanted Comey to publicly state that he was not personally being investigated by the FBI. Which both the Justice Department, which both the Justice Department and the FBI thought would be an inappropriate move. I have to say, Harlan, I think you're kind of grasping at straws if you're going to rest on rest on the reaction of Comey. He explained that he was so shocked by that request. And all of his Confederates, all of his colleagues back at the FBI were also shocked by this, that he couldn't react in the moment. He wrote a memo, and then he decided that it would be best to keep this quiet, because if he shared this with the staff, it would have the effect that the president wanted it to have.
This sends a very clear message to anyone that's in this country that if you don't like your boss, write a memo.
One at a time.
This sends a very clear message to everyone in America that if you don't like your boss, then make sure to write derogatory, unconfirmed, uncorroborated allegations against him.
Harlan, are you saying that Comey made this? Are you saying he made it up? Are you saying you don't believe Comey? Honestly,
that would be saying that Comey lied.
I want to see this.
Comey lied in his testimony.
You have to be able to substantiate your allegations, and so far, Director Comey has not been able to substantiate the allegation. That's what I want.
Okay,